So the whole mumblecore
Hmm.
term, are you a fan of that term?
I loved mumblecore as a term in 2005 when the New York Times was starting to write articles about our cheap little movies.
Uh-huh.
But I think now it's a little bit reductive in that it's come to define anything that is made with a low budget, and that doesn't really work. And most importantly, if you take a movie like Your Sister's Sister, this is a movie with Emily Blunt and Rosemarie DeWitt, and it's funny and it's sweet and romantic and dramatic.
Yeah.
And to me, I would be really bummed out if someone stayed away from this movie because they thought to themselves, what's mumblecore? I don't know what that is. It sounds pretentious. I'm staying home.
Right.
I want to invite everybody to see this movie, and I think they'll like it.
Right. And I think like this movie too is kind of bringing that whole genre to mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, yeah, I mean the term, it is what it is, but I think movies like this are going to kind of get rid of that like negative.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I think there's a little bit of it sounds a little pejorative to me, honestly. So I would rather call it movie.
Movie. See the movie.
Go see movie.
Yeah. Do you feel like being an actor and a director and a producer and pretty much everything, are there certain films that appeal to you more as an actor as opposed to these other things?
That's interesting. As an actor, I really like things that I feel like I am in the unique position to be really good at it, And quite frankly, there are a lot of movies I look at the script and I'm just be like, you know what? This guy is going to be a lot better than me. Go hire Chris Pratt. He's better at this, And then there are other movies where I feel like, you know what? I could do a really good job with this. Like in the case of Your Sister's Sister, I felt like I was in a unique position to do this well because the film needed a unique blend of comedy and drama. It needed someone who could really understand how terrible it would be to have lost their brother, because I have such a close working relationship with my brother. And it needed somebody who could, help drive the narrative with the improvisation. So I felt like I was the right fit for that. But if I'm not, I'd rather someone else do it.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of going with like the one-man band aspect, you played in a band a while ago. Is that something that you want to continue, or is it just kind of like a passion thing?
No, I was actually predominantly a musician like in my late teens and early 20s, and I did that for a while. And I'm just like a very kind of normal family guy, and I like staying home. And I was on tour like 200 days out of the year, and the lifestyle is just really brutal. As crazy as it sounds, filmmaking is a lot more stable of a career. As unstable as it is, it's a lot more stable than music was for me.
Okay, interesting. So being like on set, and where did they film Your Sister's Sister?
We shot this in the San Juan Islands, which are right off the coast of Washington State, off Seattle.
Okay, cool. And had you been there before?
I had been there in that area before, and I've shot a bunch of movies in Seattle. And Lynn and our producer, Stephen Shart, found this little compound of like 4 or 5 houses, and the family who owned it was nice enough to lend it to us for the duration of production. So we lived there, we ate there, we shot there, and it was kind of like going to camp. It was really fun.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So was it easy then just to kind of get into character since you were there?
We just kind of slid right in, and I had only met Rosemarie a couple of times before we started shooting, and sometimes that can add to your chemistry, honestly, the mystery of a person and figuring them out right in the scene.
Yeah. Okay. And also, I noticed too in the film and just kind of in other pictures and things that you have a hoodie that you like to wear. Do you have like a wardrobe of hoodies, or do you have like
I do happen to have a wardrobe of hoodies. This one was cloaked by a jean jacket at certain points. There have been quite a few hoodies in my character's past, but we're working on breaking out of that.
Okay, interesting.